Hello, I am Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful. Welcome back to another round of street vlogging, where we discuss issues that pertain to our homeland. Thank you for always joining us. Thank you for always coming by to witness and to support what we are doing. And today we are going to dabble on the issue that is pertaining to us in the homeland. And those issues is what we are meant to discuss today. We don't want to be carried on the distraction of the elections in Anambra State and in Nigeria, because those elections are a bit of distraction, and it's like politicians' market days, because if they can actually have the opportunity to distract the people, they are loving it. So I am so Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful. So today we are going to discuss around issues people have been talking about the state of roads and the construction of roads in Anambra State by the Oluwatuegu, Professor Charles Gov.Soludo. There have been an outcry over the standard of those roads that is constructing in the state, and many people have becoming worried that most of these roads are failing already, even those under construction. And the outcry has reached us, and now is the time to talk about it. And a lot of roads were brought to our attention, a lot of them also in Onitsha. Port Harcourt Road, the Premier area, Modebe, many areas that the rehabilitation and construction were done, and actually basically some of them is 6 months, some of them 1 year. They have started failing already. So, and even the one that they are constructing in Amobia towards Aglo, you saw what happened there. That towards the Aglo Lake, the place started having issue, and up till now people are not actually confident that what they did there will actually last, because of the thickness of what they are doing on the road. That the stone base are not thick enough, and the asphalts and all those wearing costs or binding costs are not enough. So they are looking at those roads not lasting more than 2 years. They will all develop problems like the ones that he's doing already. And some people start nicknaming some of those roads Amuneke Road. Some people are calling it China roads. You remember in the last administration of Uzodinma, the former governor of Imo State, Owele Rochas, a lot of roads were called China roads in Imo State, because as soon as they finish constructing it, potholes will appear many places. So the question in the mouth of many people is, why wasting these scarce resources to be constructing some standard roads? Some of them are saying some of those contractors, some are saying it's Soludo and Sons, or Soludo and Sons or Brothers construction company, that a lot of them are unknown quantity. And that you can see also the level of mediocre in some of the construction. Even when the government are not expanding the road enough, they showed the one, the virtually narrow road that was done in Ekulobia near the flyover, where many people said this is too narrow, that this is not fit for purpose for that place, that you need to expand the road a bit better. Although sometimes you might not blame the contractor, because that's what they told him to do, to narrow the road so much. And now they are finding out that the road is so narrow, because as soon as they put all those cable designs, they find out that the roads are basically not fit for purpose, and they are forced to cover the drainage, which is not a habit in Anambra State. According to the governor, all the drainages has to be opened. It has to be left open. So even if people are falling on it, you cannot understand. You saw the standard of pedestrian walkways they are doing, as if people are forcing them to do these things. Remember, the governor promised a standard walkways, but you look at Nnewi also, you can see that the walkway, they are basically substandard, and one person will struggle to walk on them, and they also, the danger of falling into the open drainage on the side is something that, you know, is a cause for concern. So I don't know if you have seen some of these roads. Do you think those roads can actually, you know, last more than 1 year or 2 years? Because according to the governor, that these roads are guaranteed for 20 years. But people are looking at least 2 years, the roads, a lot of them will develop problems. They are also looking at the drainages, and how the drainages are done will not be able to help the road at all. And some of them, the drainage is too small, and the length of the drainage carrying the water will not be able to sustain a heavy downfall. A heavy downpour, because as the rainwater goes in the drainage for a long distance, it will basically overflow those smaller, tiny drainages, because of the way they constructed it. That is not really something that is still done in this 21st century. That the engineering is quite poor, and considering that Anambra State is prone to erosion, they should have think twice over what they are doing, and they should have basically do, you know, some people will say, oh, that's what the governor wants, that's what they are doing. And basically, it's not just what the governor wants, because people, we need to speak about it. If we are not saying about it, you know, politicians are politicians. They will say to you they have built heaven on earth. But actually, when you look at it, you see that it's not really heaven on earth, that they have built something that is not fit for purpose for even a cat to go walk through it. So, have you experienced the roads in your area? Do you think those roads can last? Because people used to say that Peter Obi, in spite that he built a lot of roads, that his roads are not the one that last so long. But if you look at some of Peter Obi's roads, they are still standing up till now. People say that Ngige has the best road in Anambra State. Yes, of course, Ngige did not build so much roads, but the ones he built, the very few he built, mostly in the Idemili local government, are still standing. So basically, that's a standard. Although Soludo is saying that he's building more than Ngige standard, but it remains to be seen. But because people are looking at those stone bays, looking at what they are doing, you notice that it's not even closer to Ngige standard. So I don't know what's your own opinion. Let's go to the comment section. Support what we are doing. I am still Kodili-nye, the son of wonderful. Remember to share these things. It's very, very important so that it will reach to the appropriate quarters. Thank you and have a wonderful time. God bless you.